Oh, I forgot to record it. That's okay. We can start recording now. This will be the beginning of the video that I plan to make out of this. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay. So recently, the Ontario Supreme Court struck down the Ontario government's desire to remove bike lanes on Bloor University and Yonge Street in Toronto for cycling advocates. I think this is a pretty big win. I think for the entire city of Toronto, this is a pretty big win because, as the court kind of pointed out, removing the bike lanes would not help vehicle traffic. So let's have a quick peek. So this is from the CBC. And as mentioned, the Ontario Court ruled the province's plan to remove the bike lanes unconstitutional. That Cycle Toronto and others have established removal of the bike lanes will put people at increased risk of harm and death, which engages the right to life and security of the person. So there was this is the Charter of Rights and Freedoms in Canada. So we don't have a constitution, we have a charter. And this was a charter challenge that these groups brought forward to the courts. And after an injunction, there is now a ruling, and the ruling is that the bike lanes will stay. So that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty happy to see that. As you can see behind me here, avid cyclist. This is one of a couple of bicycles that I use to get around the city. More than one, let's just say. And yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. And let's see, the transportation minister, they will appeal the decision. Of course they will. And 6 cyclists killed in Toronto last year on roads without protected bike lanes. There you go. Good to know. I'm honestly kind of, I'm out of morbid curiosity. I want to see where exactly because because I want to know. Oh, actually I've seen one of these on Yonge Street. I wonder if that was like before they put bike lanes there. Possibly. Ooh. Ghost bike ride. Dozens of cyclists, blah 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 blah. That sucks. So that was on Burnhamthorpe Road near Kipling, where I actually think they're putting in a cycling lane on Burnhamthorpe Road near Kipling now. Or maybe that was Bloor Street in Mississauga, actually. Janet Joy Wilson, regular rides, blah, blah, blah. Well, it doesn't say. Anyway, that's a good thing, I think, to want to stop from happening is bicycles. And I guess I wanted to point out a comment. I realize this might be kind of a bit of a contentious topic. But I did want to point out there's I'll see comments online from people being like, oh, like just get rid of the bike lanes already, like stop all this dilly-dallying. But it's like, yeah, bicycles aren't really the problem. One of the comments I saw was that like cyclists should pay insurance and cyclists should pay like a registration fee for their bicycle, which I guess for face value, fine. I guess that actually isn't the worst idea ever. But also it makes no sense because one, cyclists don't kill pedestrians or other cyclists. And 2, cyclists don't tear up the road the way that cars do. And we all know that the amount of money that cars pay to register their vehicle, which in Ontario is now $0 a year, does not pay for the roads anyway. So kind of a moot point, in my opinion. Does not make any sense. Cyclists, like people riding a bicycle, are a completely different story than people driving their car. Hence, there should be different rules for them. And it doesn't mean necessarily that my idea of what the rules are is right. I'm just saying there should be different rules. And I don't think you should just apply the rules that we have for vehicles to like motor vehicles to bicycles. because most bicycles do not weigh 2,000 plus pounds. These days, more like 4 or 5,000 plus pounds with EVs. So yeah, it's a different story. There have been no fatalities involving cyclists this year. Oh, look at that. Nice. Yeah, this is good. I mean, I'm happy about this. I'm not gonna read the entire court ruling, but that's cool. Nice. So that was that kind of quick little win. If you are also like, if you're someone in Toronto who's also like a pretty avid cyclist, there's this thing called the Great Cycle Challenge. It's like a fundraiser. I want to shout it out, even though like probably nobody is gonna watch this that might participate in it. But it's cool. It's to fight kids cancer. A very worthy thing to do. And in theory, I don't have to raise any money. But obviously, it's nice to do so in order to help a very good cause. And you get to ride your bike and have fun. So I've technically participated in this for 5 years, although I do a really bad job of tracking how much I cycle in the months. So we'll see. The goal is like somewhere around 400 kilometers this year for August. So we'll see how that goes. I ride my bike a lot, and maybe one day when this channel gets big enough, I can actually do some fundraising and contribute some funds myself. Not currently in a position to do so, but that would be nice. That would be cool. I'd like to do that someday. So I just wanted to shout it out for this year, just in case you are in honestly anywhere in Canada, but specifically Ontario or Toronto. It's pretty cool. Okay, the other thing, so I probably don't have videos of this that I can like easily show, but picture this. So I was cycling through Toronto on a street where there is signs, and like this is one of the reasons that people say, oh, we like can't put in bike lanes in a certain area because during rush hour, like we want to open up 2 lanes, so where like you can usually park during the day, there's like a no parking from 4 to 6 p.m. so that people can either like get out of the city or get into the city at a certain time of day, blah blah blah, because of the traffic. But inevitably, and I found this out when I was cycling down one of these streets where there's technically 2 lanes, but one of them always has parked cars in it. Inevitably, somebody will stop their car, prevent traffic from using the full road, and cause traffic jams in the city. It always happens. I've never been on a road during rush hour, like on my bike, and not seen that somebody is parked in the designated please do not park zone during these hours. There's always someone parked there, no matter what you do. You can give people as many tickets as they want. There's just like no real incentive to do it. So my argument is, what's the point? Like, just put in a bike lane, because you effectively can only use 1 lane anyway. The other lane should just be cycling and parking, and we should just leave it at that. Because there's the expectation of there being more road space than there really is, which just causes more cars to go there, which causes more traffic, and things move slower altogether. So I don't know. I find that as like a silly kind of justification that you can't put a bike lane there. There's also this thing in Toronto specifically, well, lots of I think cities where like you have 1 lane of parked cars. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Parked car lane city 2 lane road. Let's see. I want to see if there's like an image of this. No. Aha, okay. This and this are probably good. Right? No, that one doesn't really show what I'm trying to show. Let me see. Where the heck can I see it? Maybe I'll just look up a specific street. Yeah, let me look up like literally any street in Toronto. Let's do Bathurst. Bathurst Street, Toronto parking. Street parking. Maybe this will show it. No. Oh, I forgot I could just go to Google Maps. Doy. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to Maps. Okay, I'm gonna actually do this over here because I don't know what will happen when I go to Google Maps. Okay, let's just choose like somewhere here in the city. And I'll throw it back over here. All right, so we're on Bathurst Street at a random place. And okay, this is perfect. This is like exactly what I was trying to show. So I don't know what time of day this picture was taken. Probably like 1 or 2 p.m. And in the summer, August 2024. Yeah, so it's probably like 2 p.m. This I can almost guarantee you has like a no parking 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Friday. Well, we can't tell what time it is exactly, or no stopping. Sorry, no stopping, no parking. You have a truck there, you have this guy unloading, you have this guy unloading. And my argument is this is probably going to be happening all day long. And what they do with these people who have their bicycles or scooters or whatever parked, you have to go in between the lanes of traffic here, right? Bathurst is kind of a bad example because they're about to make this a protected streetcar lane. So there'll be even less road space for everyone. But I still think I still think this argument is worth making. For streets where maybe there isn't a streetcar lane, and let's just say these are 2 lanes of traffic, doesn't it make a lot of sense to just move the parked cars closer to this line? And the other cars, they still have a full lane to use. You just build a bike lane here next to the sidewalk. Like there's enough road space to do that. Like parked cars don't take up a lot of space. And if you go up to Bloor Street, that's basically what they did. Like that is basically what they did. Go to Street View. Right? So, oh, this is Yonge Street. Whatever. I think this part of Yonge Street doesn't actually help point out what I'm trying to point out. Okay, Bloor Street. Maybe it was a bit more cramped. But if you go further, okay, we need to go like past Spadina. Where are we on Bloor Street? Come back. Let's go Spadina. Okay, so we're at Spadina now. Let's get rid of this. Like here, for example, right? There was probably 2 lanes of traffic here. And look, they basically did exactly what I'm saying. And maybe there isn't enough space to have like parking on both sides of the street. But during rush hour, there's usually only parking on one side of the street anyway, if there's parking at all on these busy roads. So why not just make 2 bike lanes? You can remove one side parking on the street and you still have street parking here. Sure, technically it's like half as much parking, but you can still park your car. You can still come here in the winter. And it solves like a lot of problems. And there's even a whole like turning lane here, which on a lot of streets, like I don't even know, on Bloor Street this probably wasn't a dedicated turning lane before, and it probably made turning here brutal, and it backed up traffic and people were flying like in and out of lanes and like all this stuff. So this just makes it so much safer for everyone using the road, including drivers. So I don't understand why like these road redesigns are just like are even contested. Like it should be a no-brainer. It makes it better for people driving. These parked lanes where the cars park now, like this used to just be full of parked cars when that was its own lane. Even during rush hour, as the point that I was trying to make before, like people will park anywhere that there is not a barrier to parking, even if it's during rush hour and even if they risk getting a ticket. and then they'll cause more traffic. So if there's effectively one usable lane of traffic 24 hours a day in the city, and at night you don't need that many lanes because there's less traffic. Um, yeah, this makes perfect sense. Like, this is a great use of the road space, and cycling is better for the environment and a lot of other things, better for your health, less costs less money. I don't know. This is a no-brainer, really, like, to me. And that's just what I'm thinking. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? People have their own opinions, and that's fine. Um, but I do believe, like, pretty much the only way for Toronto to develop going forward, like, to relieve some of the traffic, and honestly just make the city nicer for the people living in it, instead of the people like commuting to and from it, which, like, in my opinion, I feel like you should try to make the city more accessible by transit for people coming into the city, and then make the city nicer for the people living in the city, because I don't know, you're kind of paying a premium to live in the city, so it doesn't really make sense um, to like spend money trying to benefit people living outside of the city. But maybe that's kind of my like somewhat of a biased take. I guess you need people outside of the city to work in the city. It's one of the bigger economies in the area, so whatever, yada yada, makes sense. But like, look, Brunswick here is so nice now. Like, there was probably like one park lane and then like two-way vehicle traffic. Now there's two-way bike traffic and one-way vehicle traffic, but you can still get in and out of the neighborhood. And really, the only people that should be driving through here are people trying to get in and out of the neighborhood. Like, it makes it nicer for the people living in these areas too, because there's less traffic. People have less reason to do this, and they use the main streets instead of these side streets. I don't know. I just think there's so many benefits to upgrading or updating your infrastructure, to having bike lanes. And Harvard now is getting like a new bike lane makeover. At one point, I was riding down these bike lanes here, so like I remember how bumpy and horrible the road is. And that's the other thing too that I find funny is, like, when you paint new bike lanes like this, what ends up happening for the cyclists is, like, it sucks. It sucks to be a cyclist because you just get absolutely brutalized by the cars that have destroyed this road in the past. And you don't really do anything to like destroy the road, but now when you're trying to like ride your bike on it, you end up having to slow down or whatever. And it just sucks because, like, this person is probably about to hit like 5 different potholes in the road on their bike. And bumps are a lot more noticeable on a bike than in a car, but even driving in Toronto is gosh darn brutal. um, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is that once you install a proper separated bike lane that only bikes can go on, you won't have to replace it for an extremely long time, because bicycles do not cause the same wear and tear on the road as cars do. And I feel like it's just kind of a no-brainer. Like, save money on infrastructure by adding more bicycles. Um, and that way you don't have to tear up the entire road again. And it's actually pretty cheap to put bike lanes in compared to resurfacing the entire road for cars, which will then just tear it up again in the future. Um, so yeah, cars are really heavy and bicycles are not as heavy. Bicycles are like 1/10 of the weight of a car, and they do not really cause damage to roads the way that cars do. Anyway, so this is me advocating for bicycles. I'm sure a lot of people just don't really care. They've been living a certain way for as long as they can remember, and that's okay too. I understand change is uncomfortable, inconvenience sucks sometimes, um, and you might want things to stay the way they are. And there are a few accessibility arguments to be made about driving a vehicle, but that's where transit should come in to make things more accessible. Anyway, there's tons and tons of arguments on this topic, so I'm not going to rehash all of them right now, but I will move on to something else. Oh yeah, okay. So I had this other idea, which I thought would be really funny, which is, so I was going down Bloor Street, And actually, like one of these photos that I had pulled up before was was this like car parked in the bike lane. And there are some parts of the bike lane on Bloor or like kind of near Young Street, like near Bloor and Young. If you're going like towards the Danforth, towards Riverdale, um, it's really like there's a lot of spots that cars can potentially park into a bike lane, even when there's like this huge chunk of road where they could just like illegally park their car there, but to get closer to the sidewalk, they'll just drive into the bike lane and then you have to go around and out into traffic, which is really stupid. So I was thinking, which would be really funny to me, and I might get in trouble for this idea, but I thought it would just be funny, is to build like a massive horn, like like a ridiculously loud horn, and then just go around the city and honk at people with like an unreasonably loud horn who are parked in bike lanes. It's like vigilante stuff, so I don't think I'll actually do it. I might do it if it's for a video and just for funs. Um, but yeah, like I don't want people to be like even more annoyed at cyclists or whatever. I think I'd say the majority of people in Toronto are on board with cycling and with the fact that it is like a necessary thing for the city to continue developing. Um, but being a relatively liberal city, but it's just kind of funny to me, like this idea, this concept of like a train horn or like a boat, like a ship horn that you just like attach to the bicycle somehow, or like a small horn with like a megaphone that you can attach to the bicycle, and then you just like go around and honking at people who aren't doing the right thing. Which is, I don't know, like I get it as someone who's driven in the city. Sometimes you just gotta like pull over somewhere and you don't really have anywhere to park, and that's fine. Um, but yeah, it is. I don't know, just kind of a funny little idea that I thought would be funny. Um, let's see. Ooh, one other thing that's kind of cool. So I went camping recently, and I want to see if they have like there's this like really cool thing that I found. It looks like you can find it somewhere else. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some advertising for Ontario Parks right now because, or whatever the company is who made this, because this is a really cool idea. So I went camping. It was super fun. It was super cool, and we bought this scratch map where they give you a little guitar pick, and you can scratch off all of the campgrounds that you've been to. And there's like 120 in here or something. My one gripe that I have learned is that Algonquin is one. Algonquin is only one campsite, which is kind of, I don't think, fair to Algonquin because there are many, many, many campgrounds within Algonquin and many places to go within Algonquin. And you could honestly spend years and years and years exploring the provincial park. So that, I think, for the next iteration of the map, they could include that. That would be really cool. I might buy it again if that happens. But yeah, this thing is awesome. It's really cool. I'm probably gonna like put it up somewhere back here, and I'm just super excited because now like it's like you can check off all the places you've been, and it's like a little project, and it's like kind of cool. And what we did is we just kind of wrote in the Algonquin sites, kind of in this area here next to Lake Huron. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. I would love to go to some of these, especially in like Thunder Bay, Sault Ste. Marie. I've never been there, so that would be pretty awesome to be able to go there someday. But this map is awesome. Highly recommend it. It's pretty cool. I kind of wish I bought some like clothes and stuff too. I wonder if they like ship it to you. I'd love to get like an Algonquin thing. I think that'd be like kind of hacks though, being able to get that from here. Anyway, that was fun. The camping trip was awesome. Um, I'm gonna swap this. So we went on a couple of little hikes. Uh, who just texted me? What's the name of my camera? I don't know who that is. That's probably the most annoying thing is like I was, you know what, I meant to do something, I'm staying on track. I was gonna say it's so annoying when like you say you're gonna do something and then you get like distracted by something on your phone and it's like, I didn't want to see this notification right now, but there's no way to avoid it. Anyway, so this is probably not gonna work. We went on the, we went on this hike. Oh my god. Okay. It's this thing called the High Falls on the east side of the park, and it was pretty fun. Not gonna lie, it was pretty fun. Um, that was super cool, and I would honestly super highly recommend going out there. Yeah, it was great. It was just a really nice trip. We got completely eaten alive, and we did some really nice like cooking over the fire. We learned kind of how to cook over a fire a while ago with like another friend of ours, and like the proper way to do it is to like really let the wood burn into embers because the embers are like the hottest part of the fire, and then you can just like wrap it in aluminum foil and basically put it like right on top of the embers, and it'll cook really nicely. So we cooked some fish, we cooked some hot dogs that way. It was just great. Like camping is a 10 out of 10, and Algonquin is just awesome. I had never been to Algonquin. The drive was really far, but yeah, it's amazing. Like we were kind of on the east side of the park over here, but like it's huge. Like there's so many places to go. There's like this roadway that goes right through it, and like most of the campsites are kind of around here, like on the like southwest side of the park. But it was really cool because this east side of the park, I've never been like to this part of Ontario. So and I got to drive through like a ton of places that I had never been to before. And there's just so much to explore, and it's just gorgeous. But yeah, the west side of the park is more like maples and deciduous trees, and the east side of the park, I learned, is more like pine trees, and it's a higher elevation on the east side of the park. And the rains in Ontario flow from west to east, so they kind of go like in this direction. So by the time it gets to the east side of the park, it doesn't rain as much. So if you want to go to a part of Algonquin where you're less likely to like kind of get rained on while camping, I know in my experience, almost every single time I've been camping, I have been rained on. So if you want to go somewhere where you're not going to get rained on, it's a good idea to go further east into the park here. No guarantees, like you never know with weather. But you're less likely to get rained on just because of the way that the weather works. And also, what this means is that on the east side of the park, you have a lot more pine trees because pine trees don't need as much water in order to survive. So it's really cool. Like the whole forest is pine trees. It's like all these red pines. It's just super gorgeous, and I am definitely going back someday. Like that was awesome. Highly recommend doing that if you live in the vicinity in Toronto or Ottawa or anywhere else. I guess Sudbury, you could get there pretty easily too. I got to drive on the Trans Canada Highway a little bit, which was pretty fun. Yeah, go to Algonquin, do the camping thing. And I do think, like, now that I'm more independent and getting older and stuff, it would be super cool to do like an overnight camping thing, like a That's not how you say it. Like a overnight hiking thing. So you go on a long hike and you kind of like, you take your tent with you and you like camp at different sites on the way, and you can do like a big loop, and you could spend months doing this if you want to. I'm probably just going to start out with like a 1 or 2 day hiking thing, overnight hiking thing, and then work my way from there. And then also there was like a cross country ski thing somewhere up there that I want to look into because I really like skiing, snowboarding. And I don't know, I just got so excited. I felt so like rejuvenated after going. And I don't know, summer's just such a great time to like get out and do things, especially in like Canada, in Toronto, honestly anywhere in like the north of the country, of the planet. If you live here, you know it gets really cold, it gets really snowy, and it's dark a lot of the year. And summer goes by so fast. It's already August, and you really just got to make the most of it while it's here, because you have like 2 months of what I would consider like close to tropical level weather. It's obviously like it does get quite humid here, probably because of all the water. But it gets quite humid, which is a little bit unpleasant sometimes. But the fact that you can go outside in a t-shirt is like a novelty most of the time around here. So just being able to do that and taking as much advantage of it as you can is something that I would highly recommend doing while you have the opportunity to do so. All right. That's enough of my ranting on that. Really enjoyed that. I don't really know what I'm going to do now. Now that I'm kind of done my pre-written topics. I have written here, play some games, brainstorm some event, or Q&A that I can talk to myself about. And I don't really know which one of those to do, or if I should do any of them at all. But I do know that I want to be streaming for like another 30 minutes, so what can I do with 30 minutes? Well, first of all, I have an important message to respond to. And let's just respond to that, and then I'm going to turn my phone over so I don't look at it. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. Q&A that I can talk to myself about. Well, okay, maybe I can talk about this. So recently I've been trying to create like an AI agent using ChatGPT, and I'm learning that it's really good. Like ChatGPT is really good at taking a lot of data and like summarizing it and like building summaries and like taking shortcuts. But when you want it to like extrapolate and write more stuff, it kind of has a hard time doing that. So like I have these things that I want it to write that are like thousands of words long, and it doesn't really like to write more than 1 or 2 thousand words per output. So what I'm kind of starting to do is like a workaround is to try and get it to write like the sections kind of one at a time. So I gave it kind of like templates to work off of and macros to use that are like commonly used in this type of writing. And now I'm trying to get it to sort of replicate that. But it's still doing a really bad job, and like sometimes it extrapolates on like the weirdest stuff. And like honestly, ideally what I would get it to do is just like take exactly the stuff that I have put in and just like kind of drag and drop things where they make sense. But it doesn't really seem very good at doing that, and it just likes to make up stuff. Like it'll make up whatever the next word it thinks makes sense is, and it doesn't do a really good job of like taking chunks and like moving them somewhere, even when you give it all of the data. So having a bit of an interesting time with that. Maybe that could be something interesting to look into. I have wanted to look into that actually, just kind of for funds. So let me see. YouTube. August 1, 2008. Solid. Okay. What the hell is this recommended page? That's disturbing. I'm gonna go to my other YouTube account and not look at that because that weirded me the fuck up. Okay, so I wanted to look up ChatGPT stuff, specifically how to make ChatGPT model and replicate a certain type of writing and reports. I could probably ask ChatGPT as well. How to force ChatGPT to write in your style. Mm, 2 years ago. The issue with this stuff is that it gets old really fast. How to create a large language model from scratch, Python tutorial. I don't really want to make a LLM from, maybe I do want to make an LLM from scratch. I don't think that would be particularly easier or solve my problem. I would prefer to just use like ChatGPT and maybe learn how to code with it. Just get bad results. These are bad prompts. Okay. I guess you guys aren't seeing any of what I'm seeing, so I should probably change that so that I do not bore you. I don't want to do that. Here, let me just look this up on the other YouTube. Even though whatever the hell this recommended was super weird. So you don't have to see that. Okay, let's do that. Fresh YouTube account. So it won't know anything. Let's see. How to force ChatGPT to write in your style. That was the one from before. Build your own GPT. I don't think a 12-minute tutorial will be what I'm trying to... How to replicate any writing style. Okay, this is kind of what I'm going for. Let's see. Let's see if this kind of solves what I'm trying to do.
In ChatGPT 4 or ChatGPT Plus, and I'm going to show you how to set up ChatGPT to write just like you or someone else. So if you have a distinct style and you want ChatGPT to write out content in your style, or if you were, maybe you're a marketing person and you want to copy another brand, whatever it is you're doing, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple to do. Should take just a few seconds. First thing you need to do, go to the bottom here on the left side and you'll see the 3 dots or the ellipses. Click on Settings in Beta once you click on that button, and you'll get a few options. Under Beta Features, make sure that Advanced Data Analysis is turned on.
Okay, this video is old, so I don't know how relevant it's going to be. But I will check that I did that, because if I didn't, then I'll feel a bit silly. Chat GPT. Log out. Yes, please. Log in. Google. Oh man, is the account not on this? Oh boy. Our systems are a bit busy at the moment. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I just paid for premium. What do you mean you're busy at the moment? There we go. Not now. Okay. Where would that be? Like, I made my own GPT. So if I go to it and then I do edit and then I go to configure, additional settings, use conversation to improve. Code interpreter and data analysis, allow it to run code. When enabled, this GPT can analyze data, work with your uploaded files, generate downloadable files, perform math, and more. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so I guess I've done the modern version of whatever that is. Okay, fine. Maybe there's
Hello everyone, welcome back to another AI video. In this one, we're in
uploading your
ChatGPT 4
documents.
and presto, it says, hey, I see that you've uploaded a Word document named writingsample.doc. Okay, how would you like to proceed with this file? Here are a few options, and you can see here that it's given me a few specifics. Now, as
will they reproduce a given writing style, analyze, describe the formatting, writing style, and tone? Okay. Writing a new video game review in the analyze style, viewing the announcement random step. I guess the issue, I guess this isn't going to be super interesting because I can't really, like, this is like private info, so I can't really show you guys anything. Like, all you can see are the YouTube videos. Like, everything else I cannot show you. So that sucks, but I guess we can both learn something. So interesting. Style of the uploaded reports in your knowledge base, and tell me about them. Knowledge base, and what did he say? Describe the formatting, writing style, tone used, and editorial specifics. Sample reports. And I want the different model. I want to try 4.1. Agent mode can do more complex tasks like spreadsheets, research, and reservations. No, I don't want that. Formatting, writing style, tone of these reports can be described as follows. Sectioned. Yeah, like that's what I've wanted it to do for a long time. Consistent headings. So this was my issue before, is like when I was trying to get it to do stuff, like it would not be consistent with headings and that type of thing. And what another thing I'm learning about ChatGPT is, like, sometimes like all you need to do is just ask it what you want it to, like, how to do the thing that you're trying to do, and it'll usually give you like a good kind of, it'll guide you on how to use it. So if you just like don't really know and you like want to accomplish something, then just like asking it tends to work. Let's see. Formatting, bullet numbered lists, formal stuff. Used with precision, lay terms for clarity. Representative phrasing and examples. I mean, yeah, they are.
as I say that, you'll see here that it's gone ahead and begun the analysis.
Okay.
And there you go. It's going through it. So if I want to see what it's doing while it's doing it, I can click on this little down arrow. Oh, it's going too fast. Come on, little arrow. It's okay. Maybe there we go. I clicked it. But there you go. Here it is. It's done an analysis for us. Formatting, writing style and tone. It's the writing style is descriptive and narrative. Writing includes specific detail. Example. And again, this will be in a link.
Based on the text example in the document I gave you and your analysis or new review about Starfield, play close attention to formatting common points. Okay. Well, I don't have like made up data for it to use, but sorry, I guess you guys aren't seeing that either. Man, I'm so good at this. Based on the data from before, invent a sample case. All right. Let's see. Made something up. I mean, that's already like 10 times better. Oh yeah, that is a lot better. Damn, that's pretty good. It's still not as detailed, but it's really close. All right, this is good. I'm going to stop doing this afterwards so that I can actually do something that you guys can see. But this is, this small video has been very helpful.
In the description below too is here it goes. It goes perfect. Attention to format. And then watch this. It's going to go ahead now and it's going to start going and writing me a short but and amend that short but good review based on my writing style. And of course, you can go ahead and amend that and adjust that as you see fit. But that is literally all there is to it. Thanks for watching.
Let's see. How to stop ChatGPT from summarizing stuff and use it to expand on information provided, because it's really good at summarizing, but it's not so good at expanding. Okay. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT. Okay. Why did we do that? What the hell just happened? Oh my god. I mean, it made it more detailed, but it... Holy shit. That's not what I meant. Okay. Hi, ChatGPT. I'm trying to make it so that you copy very closely the formatting and style of the reports that I've provided you. Is there some way to make sure that you are able to do that properly? Provide explicit instructions. Specific macros or reference paragraphs you've already done. Maximize alignment. Reference samples directly. Can extract exact paragraph structures. So, okay. Identify my gold standard paragraphs. Okay. Specify formatting preferences. What to avoid. Provide feedback. What they're already doing. Already extracting phrasing structure and formatting cues. Yes, can you please replicate the same style for your case? I wish, like, I see people coding with ChatGPT, and it would be really nice to like find a way to do this like through code. I actually think that was pretty good. Okay, we're getting closer. And I know you guys are getting bored, so we're going to move on. Let's do something else. All right. All right. At this point, I'm just working and you guys are just hanging out. Hi. I don't know if this person is still watching, but cool. Someone says they just want to say they chose mechatronics because of me and they're nearing their final year. That's nice. I'm happy for you and I really hope you're enjoying it. And I'm excited to see what you end up doing with it. Yeah, good luck. And genuinely good luck and have fun because after school, life can get a bit harder. So, work hard and always be meeting new people and talking to people. And that's all the advice I have. Hi, what's up, bro? Not much, bro. What's up with you? Thanks for stopping by the stream. How you doing? All right. Let's see. Maybe we can do some game or something. I want to make like I don't want to just like play game. I want to do like fun game challenge. Fun game challenge. ... What do you guys think about a fun game challenge? Hey, you know what? Let me just double check because I am logged in here. Which ChatGPT. Let's go here. Log in. Log in. I guess I don't really care too much about what you guys see, but let's just do this. Because I think I would rather not have you guys see what I'm ChatGPTing. It feels very personal, weirdly. All right. Let's ask ChatGPT and see what it comes up with. I'm live streaming. I need some ideas for game challenges or game events that I can do on stream. I enjoyed Pokemon, Minecraft, Call of Duty, Hollow Knight, Mario, Nintendo, and lots of other games as a child. And now as an adult, I really enjoyed the storylines of the Rescue Team series. How can I make these games fun and engaging on stream? I also want to to code a bit with your help. I'm thinking of taking inspiration from people like Doug, and Ludwig, and many other streamers. I actually have some of them written down. Squeaks, and those are like the really game heavy dudes. All right, let's see what it comes up with. A great spot to build something creative and uniquely you. Some stream-friendly game challenges, events, and ideas. Some can be coded with light scripting, and others are community-driven or gimmick-based. High-concept challenge ideas. Twitch plays but Sabotage Edition. Pokemon, Mario, or Hollow Knight. Viewers type commands, so the problem is I need viewers for those. I don't really have any viewers, so maybe something that would be better as a personal challenge. All right, let's see that. Minecraft, hardcore, but I'm a villager. Okay. 5-minute craft swap. Viewer, okay, we're still doing viewer voting. Start a timer every 3 minutes. You must apply a random modifier. Use a randomizer tool or script to trigger these. That could be fun. Rescue team. Chat builds the team. That would be pretty cool. A storm and one team member is lost. Our mysterious benefactor gives you an item. Chat writes the lore using side quests. Drop roulette. Spin a wheel to decide your drop location. 1 life, 1 goal. Add penalties for failure like wearing oven mitts or standing up for a round. You may only pick a power-up if chat votes yes. Super Mario Party Chaos Mode. For every minigame, chat chooses a punishment or handicap for the next one. Okay. A lot of chat stuff. Let me see. You're building momentum. Strong narratives. Okay. You're not allowed to leave the biome you spawn in to beat the Ender Dragon. That's actually kind of fun. I don't know how you would do that in the Nether. Okay. You may only use the hotbar, no inventory screen. Villager rescue team, you have the Pokemon style rescue storyline, and now not doing that. Okay, alright. Randomize your loadout after every death. The better you do, the worse your gear gets. 5 kills, swap to pistol. Stealth kill all enemies. No shooting unless detected. Okay. Pacifist percent challenge. Beat the game while avoiding killing any enemy not required by the game to progress. Oh boy. That would be hard. I'm not that good at these things. I need something that like a noob can do that's still kind of fun. Only move when the music plays. Move your character only during background music. Max 100 jumps total. That could be fun. All right, let's see. Permadeath rescue team. Oh, once a Pokemon faints, it's gone. Rescue journal challenge. Create a fake mission log system with randomly generated rescue scenarios. You can't use your starter, only Pokemon you recruit in missions. Okay. Make a small text-based UI game where you generate recruits and stats with stats and personality. Alright. Randomized debuff script. Speak only in Pokemon cracks. Okay, that's kind of funny. Let me write some of these down. Let me make a new note because I will forget. Challenge ideas. That one's good. Speak only in Pokemon cries is kind of funny. Speak only in Pokemon cries. Play with one hand. Invert controls. These are all kind of funny. Cannot jump. I can maybe cannot jump's kind of too boring. Inverted controls is a good one though. Play with one hand. Challenge tracker journal. Create a physical or on-stream challenge journal. Each day you add a new rule or restriction. Oh my god. Day 4. I've entered into the Wayland recruiter. I can't use healing items today. The wheel of challenges. Honestly, yeah, that always works. Wheel of challenges for loser. It's always a good one. There's also, I guess I can put this like over here. Here, let's do this. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Oh boy. Resizing Chrome windows is like the worst sometimes. Come on. There you go. Let me get rid of that. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. That's better. Random debuff script. Show you how to randomize and display a debuff every 5 minutes using Python or OBS overlays or text to speech. Add chaos, make gameplays unpredictable. Honestly, I think like Wheel of Challenge is always a good one. I think like a quick coding challenge could be fun as well. Like 5 minutes or less code a game. Can be like using or not Chat GPT. I'm not really that good of a coder, so I would probably use Chat GPT. This challenge journal idea, okay, this is actually not a bad idea, but like the challenge, so like each stream is a different theme challenge. Like kind of personally, yesterday I was watching like Whose Line Is It Anyway? And it was funny because they like made them do like silly stuff. So maybe for me now, now this is a great way to get canceled. But there's no one to cancel me because no one watches me. I say that now. But I was thinking something like, uh, it's just because it's easy to think of, something like do an accent for a whole stream. Um, if you break accent, then I don't know, do push-ups or something, or restart game/level. It doesn't have to be an accent. It could be. I don't know if you guys would find this as entertaining. Oh, I love how the light just like immediately changed on me as soon as I update it. Come back. Okay. It can be something like instead of an accent, like this wouldn't be fun for you. It'd be maybe fun for me to like practice speaking Polish for a whole stream. I think that might be kind of fun. And I have to like try to translate all the comments to Polish. And like reply in Polish. Maybe I can like change the stream language to Polish and then have YouTube try to dub it into English. And then like after the dubbing, maybe like just rewatch some of the stream to see how bad it to see how badly it dubbed slash how bad my Polish is. That would be fun. I could do just like weird voices is easy. I do like characters from games or movies or something, or like acting a personality type, like a Canadian A, or like a frat bro, total nerd. I guess I don't need to act that out. Something like that. Okay, I think these are some like solid ideas for potential streams. I just have to like do them. Honestly, doing something like this kind of scares me, so maybe I'll do like 5 minutes of it just to like kind of get myself in the zone, just like get out of my own head a little bit. So let's do one that's not gonna like cause any problems. Okay. How do we do this without causing problems and still keeping it interesting? Okay. How about I just try like talking with what I think is a Canadian accent and see how that goes? This is so dumb. What am I going to talk about? Oh man, I feel like I'm at a party and I don't know anyone. This is stressing me out. Okay. Howdy, bud. You catch the game? Oh, I sound like a Texas. Oh, me and the boys the other day were going down to the pond, gonna play some hockey. Just gonna go out for a little rip with my buds. I'm so bad at this already. This is killing me. I can't even think of it. Like, where's Letterkenny when you need him? Okay, I'm gonna look up Letterkenny, just to get some inspiration. Let's see. Videos. It's impolite to kiss and tell. Buddy, you're softer than a Cinnabon. That sounds
A
funny.
fucking CrossFitter gave you the stink eye flipping tires.
Okay, alright. I don't know if I can do that. I will also probably get super hardcore demonetized if I play like a couple of seconds of this, but
A fucking CrossFitter gave you the stink eye flipping tires down the street trying to look hard. Buddy, you're soft.
Okay. All right. So, fucking buddy there walking down the street trying to flip your tires. A little CrossFitter running down the street. What do you think you're doing there, bud? Get off your bicycle and ride a motorcycle. We figured this out years ago, buddy. If you want to go fast, get a new car. I actually think I'm kind of getting into it. You gotta like really drag out some of the phrases. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. Ooh. I just thought of something else. Okay, let me get ChatGPT to write me something. Okay, this is I feel the juices flowing. Can you write me something? Something in the voice of Letter Kenny. That I can say on stream. Oh, letter. Oh God, I forgot how freaking cheesy ChatGPT is. All right, whatever. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna try to be 2 characters. I don't know who the second character is, but whatever. Well, how are you now, bud? Not so bad. Good. And you? Fired up the old stream here. Figured I'd dust off the fingers and give her a rip. If I play any worse today, they'll send me back to Tutorial Island with a juice box and a dunce cap. Buddy logged in earlier talking big like he's cracked, but I've seen milk with more snap to it. What? Look, I ain't saying I'm a god gamer, but I can double jump with the best of them, as long as you don't ask me to aim, think, or strategize to win. We got Pokemon, we got platformers, we got pixels and pain. You like suffering, you'll love it here. I can't, dude. I can't. I need a new chat. New chat. Can you give me some fun lines in the style of Letter Kenny? Try again. Absolutely, buddy. Here, a few Letter Kenny lines. I did not ask specifically for the stream. Can it just be general and non-stream related? Some good old-fashioned chirps, observations, and banner. I always default to like this weird thing. I'm just like practicing chirping now for hockey. What am I doing? What is the point of this stream anymore? Buddy's about as sharp as marble and twice as smooth. What? You got wheels on you, but no engine. All look, no go. You talk like your mouth's got a head start on your brain and neither's winning the race. You ever get so bored you consider mowing your lawn in a different pattern just to feel something? Seen a goose with more grace and less honking. If you had a nickel for every bad idea, you'd owe the bank money. You're about as useful as a white crown. That dog won't hunt. That dog's never even seen the woods. You're built like a fridge, but still got no chill. Damn. Tough guy, eh? You couldn't fight sleep. All right. Yeah. That's good. That's all right. I think we tried. We did our best. I gotta go get my Canada hat next time. Oh man. Oh wait, I said new chat, but then it just kept in the same one. Okay, whatever. You know what? This might be kind of funny. What's with the milk? Buddy said he was cracked at Mario Kart. Couldn't even drift in 50cc. I've seen milk with more edge. What? You're so bad at building in Fortnite, your structure's got a work safe order filed against them. That's an OSHA violation with an extra log. What does that mean? What does that mean? Stream's so quiet I could hear my GPU crying, probably from running Minecraft shaders and my self-worth at the same time. What? Buddy says he plays Pokemon for the strategy, but named is Charizard Flameboy 420 and only spams Flamethrower. Get out of here. That's funny because that is something that I would do as a young one, as a child. I would get a Charmander and I would spam Flamethrower. We've all been there. Oh, God. Okay, these are actually kind of funny. It's at least making me laugh, which, you know what? That's good enough for me. Oh, God. Okay, that was a bit much. You ever build a house in Minecraft just to stare at it, the sunrise, like a divorced dad in a Ford commercial? Ever seen it? Buddy tried to speedrun Pokemon with a magic carp like he's the second coming of Arceus. That fish flopped faster than his Tinder dates. Alright, I don't know, dude. I'm trying something. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments down below. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, fair enough. Nobody's watching the stream. That's okay. I guess I can just practice for fun. Practice on my own, trying to get my frickin' Letterkenny on. That's funny. All right, let's go back to brainstorming. Slay the Spire Dusk, Spiritfarer, Death's Door. Action adventure, we are bird collecting souls. Interesting. Wilder Myth. Story-driven, procedurally generated RPG. Your characters grow old. Turn into wolves. Moonlighter. Dungeon crawl. Chicory. Into the breach. Paper Mario, the Thousand Door. I just don't really understand how people can like sit on stream and play games when you have no people watching you, and then your goal is to like turn those games into videos. So yeah, I don't know, dude. So like, how do we make a challenge or something? Oh boy. Yep, up. Yeah, my data stream does be dropping from time to time, but I think that's whatever. It's like mostly fine. Okay, let's go back to real quick, just have a look at what my challenge ideas were, and then I can kind of polish that off. All right, weird voices, characters from games or movies or something, acting a certain personality type. Letterkenny was kind of I think funny. It's funny to me. If I was any good at it. I do at some point want to do like music stuff, but I don't really know anything about it. But I guess that could be like a stream on its own, just like learning music things. Learn to make music, but I have to buy like a FL Studio or something. Wheel of Challenges, coding challenge. Stream is a different theme. Other stuff. Okay. It is tough to think of specifically what games to play. Because when I play games, I feel like I'm just boring and I just like stare at the game and I just want to focus on the game and play the game. And I feel like that's not super interesting to the people watching the stream. So. Yes. Cool. Going crazy, man. Okay. Just for fun, I don't think my computer can handle this, but I'm going to open a video game called Call of Duty. And I am going to do a challenge right now. Challenge me. Or don't. We do need monitor 1. And I'm gone, so that's cool. The game should show up, and then I need my camera. Video. Is it video capture device? Add existing. Probably this one. Yepper, that's me. Oh right, there was a button that I could press. That's not it. This one? Yeah. Chop. 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 No, wait, that did. Chop. And chop. And small. And corner. And small. Again. And maybe chop a little more. Okay. And larger. Cool. Alright, so I can't hear the game. I feel like that's weird. Why can't I hear it? Oh. Okay, what is my audio settings? Because I cannot hear it. Oh, that's why. There we go. Turn it up a little bit. Now I can hear it. Cool. Ah. There we go. That looks mostly square. Close enough. I don't really know which... I don't really know which part to be in here. I'm gonna turn down the audio. I mean, it's already pretty low. I don't even know if how you guys hear it, but I hear it okay. I hear myself too well, honestly. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. I guess we'll find a match. Now I'm actually gonna move my streaming stuff over here so I can see it better. And then I can do two things at once. Nice. Okay. So let's do a challenge, and my battery's dead. That's great. Let's do a challenge. To remember that I can turn my camera off. Really, oh lord. Oh lord. What is my camera doing? Oh no. That is not good. Let's try that again. Wow. That is an option for the camera to be doing that. That is definitely an option. That okay, all right. I think there might be too much processing happening. I shouldn't have. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Right? Because, man. Okay, hold on. Pause the game. Pause the game, Mom. Oh my goodness. It really is like that. Let's unplug and plug it back in. All right. This tripod probably needs to go somewhere else for now. Stay there. Crap. Alright, let's do this one more time. Wow, that is super broken now. What the heck? Wait, so maybe it's not my camera and it's just this. Okay, activate. And come back, please. Yay! We're back. Yay! Okay. I also don't know why my camera is like that, but there's big there, but who cares? Let's go back to this, and we're out of the game. Nice. Let's try again. Cool. Damn, why is it so zoomed in? I must have done something. probably screwed this up when I was trying to fix it. Do this, and then... Oh, come on. Shrink. Make bigger. Okay, I think that's fine. I don't know. I don't really like... Oh man, I hope this game music isn't copyrighted. I just realized it might be. Okay. Let me go into the settings and fix that. Okay, so I'm gonna do a knife only challenge just because that's like kind of easy and fun. And on hard point, oh no, I did not realize it was hard point. Well, oh well. I guess we're doing a knife only challenge on hard point. Mute licensed music. Yes, please. Alright. Oh, we're losing already. Oh man. I might do like tactical only or something. That seems like could be fun. Okay, I need to think. I need to sneak more. I need to think like someone who's being sneaky.
Hardpoint is secure.
If I was being sneaky, I would go this way. I'd be sneaky around here, and I do that. And I would wait for someone to come up these stairs, maybe.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Or I would try to look for someone running outside.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active.
Down here. Okay, this one. Oh. I should just run away there.
Hardpoint is secure.
All right, I'm gonna do like tactical as well, so like I can throw like stuns and grenades and stuff. I feel like that makes it kind of fun.
Incoming grenade! Incoming flashbang!
Damn. Oh man.
Located.
Did I get him? No, I didn't. I need that like don't get flashed thing in
Hostiles
the
have captured
bottom.
the hardpoint.
Oh my goodness. How does that work? How do you concuss the guy
Hostile done.
and he still manages to get me? I guess he was still looking that way.
Hardpoint locked down.
Hostile grenade.
Ah.
Hostiles have the
Oh
hardpoint.
man.
Hardpoint is secure.
Well, I'm not doing my team any favors, I don't think.
Frag going out.
Oh, goody.
Hardpoint identified.
Damn it. He was right there. I was throwing something. Nice.
Hardpoint is active.
That's two.
Hostiles
Let's
have captured the
go.
hardpoint.
Oh no, not nice. Yeah, that's two in a row. Oh my goodness, I'm so good at this. I'm such a gamer. Where did that guy get? Alright. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Like an old woman. Oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness gracious. Oh man. I'm really just like running straight into them. That's probably not super effective. I probably shouldn't even be playing the objective with this one, to be honest. That's one.
assault pack.
What?
Hardpoint active.
God, wow.
Hardpoint is secure.
Wowee. Wowza. Or maybe I should like exclusively play the objective. I don't really know.
Hostiles have the
I
hardpoint.
don't really know what makes sense. But yeah, that part, that I don't know if that makes, I don't know if that made a lot of sense, game. I don't know if putting me there made a lot of sense.
Hardpoint locked down.
Yeah.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
All right, this is fun. Yes, we got one.
Hardpoint identified.
Where do we get the next one? Yeah. I'm feeling like $1,000,000 right now.
Hardpoint is
Oh
active.
god, oh god, oh
Hardpoint
god.
is secure.
I know this guy's going for it. I know he's going for it. I know he's going for it. Yeah, boys! Alright, alright, alright. There's gonna be more
We're
coming this way.
winning. Keep it that way.
Yes! Oh my goodness. Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, I don't think they're coming from this side anymore. Wow. That was good. Staying indoors in
Hostiles have the
close
hardpoint.
quarters seems to be an alright plan. Okay, now we're gonna sneak up behind them.
Hostile, planting spray
Okay,
mine.
or not. Or not.
Hostiles reclaim the lead.
Oh, goody.
Hostiles are resupplying.
Hardpoint located.
No! How did that guy get there? Oh,
Breaking out rocket launcher.
okay, I guess we're doing this.
Hardpoint active.
Did not mean to
Hostiles
do
have
that.
captured the hardpoint.
I just wanted the UAV.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Hardpoint locked down.
Oh yeah, we got one. We definitely got one. Haha. Haha. There's gonna be some
Reclaim the
this
advantage. Now
side.
hold it.
Oh man.
Mission timeline 50% expended.
Assault pack. Come get supplies.
Yep.
Flying on fuel. Returning to base.
Alright. Let's run around
Hostiles have the
the
hardpoint.
back. Let's get them from the side. Where they least expect it. Maybe they're expecting. Wait, what the heck? Where they
Hardpoint
have it?
identified. Hardpoint is secure.
Damn. I was doing a different move. I didn't have the.
Hardpoint is active.
I pressed a different button
Hardpoint
as soon as I
locked
saw him. Yeah, well. There's probably gonna be a guy coming this way. I don't know why I backed off. I should have kept running. My goal in close quarters is to be a runner.
Hostile assault pack.
Get me eyes in the sky.
Someone place something there.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Archangels up.
It's one. Oh, that was about to be super cool. Where? It's like that is not going where I want it to go. Ah!
Hardpoint located. Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint active.
Got him.
Hardpoint is secure.
Damn.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Okay. Alright. Let's just chill out for a second, boys. Just chill out. It's okay. Let's just keep it chill. Oh. Oh no. What happened to my camera on stream? Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. As soon as I tinker with the camera, even a little bit, it just freezes.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
clap.
secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked
Are
down.
we back? Yeah, we're back. Alright, that's annoying. That
Hostiles have
sucks.
captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active.
I guess I don't really have time to
Hardpoint is
change.
secure.
Well, I do. But, okay, camera's still
Flashbang
working.
sight.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, brother.
Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Where's my next one? Oh my god.
Done, bro.
Okay, there's someone running around. See you.
Hardpoint located.
Nice.
Enemies have destroyed your assault pack.
Yeah, we're getting a little better at this, I think.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Hope you
Gotcha.
enjoyed the last.
Stand down, Crimson. We have
That wasn't too bad, all things considered.
CIA gets it done.
Bottom of the team, but but for knife only, I actually feel like I redeemed myself quite a bit there. Definitely not good, but alright, let me turn down the audio on this. Maybe like -10, -14. It's probably good. Because I'm being quiet and the game is like super loud. Is there a way to like pipe what the stream is hearing into my ears? File settings. Audio. Global audio. Monitoring device. Headphones, maybe? Apply? I guess if my headphones are my monitor, then like if my voice is a certain volume and the game is a certain volume, that's probably what it sounds like to you guys. And that did sound kind of loud to my ears. So let me go and reduce that again. I had it at like 6 before. I feel like that's just kind of good. I can keep it at that. And then I can max out the volume on that. And we can keep playing a little bit. I think I'll do like one more game of this and then I'm just going to call it. Because yeah, I don't know, it just feels weird to be doing this on stream. I'm getting no people watching there, no people watching there. So I'm just playing games with myself. That's fun. Let's edit this and change to change to
Time
that.
to get our heads dirty, Black Ops. Get to work.
Okay.
Nice. We're pulling ahead.
Alright. Updated on that. Let's go. Alright, what challenge do we do? How about every time I die, I have to change to a different class? I'll just like go rotate, so whether or not it's like advantageous, I'll just use the next one. Oh, baby. Okay. Next, let's do this one.
Commence counter UAV operation.
Next. Okay. This. Oh wait. Next. What is this even? I don't remember this class.
Snipers down, move.
Man. Oh, I know this one. I think. This map is a map that people are allowed to play on. Come on, dude. I was just changing my class. Gotcha. Alright.
Subtext front.
Whoa, what is that guy doing now? Oh! Got wrecked.
Death machine going hot. What's your target ID?
Take it. Where am I getting shot from? Okay, alright. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nicely done. What was I on? This one. Oops. Really? This is becoming frustrating. What? What? I don't know why I have this class twice, but whatever. And this is usually how it goes when I start playing. Like I'm complete doo-doo. Like if I haven't played in a while, which I haven't because I have been away, and that's okay. What? They spawned in. I just spawned in here. Bruh.
Hostile stun.
The spawns are absolutely crazy. Like, oh man.
Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound.
That's not good. This is my second time on this class. I have like 11, so probably not doing too hot. Nope, 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 no thank you. Nope, nope, nope.
Contact front. Boy, fuck with. Enemy.
Nope, 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 no, nope, nope,
Requesting recon above.
no, no, nope, nope,
Check that aim,
nope,
shape
nope,
for
nope,
brains.
nope, nope. And there's gonna be a guy here at some point. Over there. There's always a guy somewhere. Yep. Gotta hang out right around here. This guy's gonna come through. You just know it.
Get down, Frank.
And this guy. Yep.
5 kills.
There's always someone trying to do that cheeky down the aisle thing.
UAV mission.
Oh, change class. Oh, too late. I can't. Alright. Now I can. Thanks. Just what I needed.
Using Archangel.
Okay. Oh man. It's like impossible to get a hit with these things, and you actually get one, and then the guy just like, yay. I did it.
Target ID.
Thanks for the work. UAV oversight terminated.
Eat this.
Okay. Now where
Grenade
is Where the boys at? Where the hood at? Where the boys at? Yeah, that was gonna happen. You know, I don't even know what on earth this is, but it just doesn't seem to be giving me much
Planning on giving up.
good
Do
luck.
it now. If not, get to work.
Like where? How do they keep showing up behind us?
Enemy grenade.
Ay,
Watchdog
ay, ay.
Kilo incoming on your location. I don't believe it's bad. It's just
Oh,
bad.
I actually didn't do as badly as I thought I did. Nice. Alright. I'd say that's about enough for today. I still think the game is probably a little bit loud, but that's okay. Let's see now. Alright. So that's muted, so you guys can't hear that anymore, but it's still on for me. Let me just get out of that. Quit. No. Okay. Yes, quit the desktop. Oh wait, that leaves the whole game. Okay, whatever. So I just saw a comment. A new commenter, number 3, thanks for the comment, says mechatronics better or robotics better? And I feel like now is a good time to say that I built up, I guess, my whole YouTube channel on this like mechatronics or robotics thing. Not just specifically that, but that was because that was the program that I did in university. And I made some videos about it because I was confused. I don't know anything. And a lot of the time, maybe I didn't do a good job with the videos or something. But I just get a lot of interesting questions that I guess I wouldn't expect people to be asking. But I mean, this is actually a reasonably good question. It's like, I guess, what is the difference between mechatronics or robotics? And to me, they're very similar. Mechatronics is more of like the study of like electricity, software, hardware, embedded systems is basically mechatronics. But a robot is also an embedded system. So, I mean, like a smart fridge could be an embedded system, like a really complicated drone can be an embedded system. And they all require software, hardware, and different types of design in order to get working. Robots do as well. Robotics is just kind of like the shortcut that people will often use if they are studying mechatronics. They'll just say, I'm studying robotics because it's more understandable to a normal person. And it just sounds cool. So that's a benefit. But yeah, I guess that answers that question. So, and I mean, you can just study robotics. Like, it wouldn't be as kind of full, I don't think. I mean, maybe there are programs these days where like most of your coursework is in robotics. I'd believe it. But it's one of those things where you kind of just have to learn how to do it on your own. Like the coursework is not really going to be up to date with what people are actually doing in robotics. So anyway, yeah, I just kind of wanted to put that out there. I don't really have like a lot of interest in like continuing to talk about, I guess, the stuff that I built my channel around, just because it's been a while, and I'm also working on kind of trying to update what I do on the channel. And it's kind of been a hard transition, honestly, to go from being known for like one thing and then trying to diversify a little bit and be like, a little more variety of stuff that isn't just the same thing all the time. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. I'm trying to update the way that I do things, and it's tough because my views suck and my click-through rates suck, and I'm trying to go to like a completely, maybe not completely new audience, but a lot of people that watched me before won't watch anything else, and which is fine. Like I made some really, I think, useful videos, kind of like how-tos and stuff, and those videos are really searchable, and maybe I should take that approach too with some of the other things I'm doing. Like how-to videos seem to do really well. They're very searchable, so they last for a long time. Entertainment is way harder to do. There's so much more competition to try to be like the entertainer. But for education, it's not bad. Like people are just kind of inherently interested, and a lot of people on the internet just want to learn. And I think I'm one of those people. I like learning. So if you can provide something that's like interesting, engaging, and that people want to know about, it's a good way to do it. It's a good way to build a YouTube channel and I guess even a stream. There's lots of kind of like educational streamers these days. So anyway, maybe we'll do something like that. The things I guess I'm more interested in these days are like investments in economics and business in general. And I really like kind of learning about those things. So, if I do more education related stuff, it will probably be something along those lines. And I still like coding. I still like software related stuff. I honestly still don't mind like teaching. It's still kind of fun for me. But I guess it can be challenging to get like what feels like repetitive questions a lot for something that you've lost interest in. So that's that, I guess. And it's not interesting. It's just specifically making videos on that topic is no longer that interesting. But like the topic itself is fine. But in the context of like video making, I'm kind of over it at this point. Anyway, I guess that's that. I guess if someone ever watches this far into a stream, nice. Probably update my background at some point, but not anytime soon because I'm not moving out of this apartment anytime soon. So anyway, that's it. That's all. Bye for now.